Your kids refuse to go to bed. Your boss wants you to do work at home to prepare for the next day. The house is a mess. You really need to pee, and you've just collapsed on the floor because you're so exhausted. Suddenly, the doorbell rings. It's the nanny. Before you know it, the kids are whisked off to bed, the messes are magically gone, and all is quiet. Could this nanny actually be the answer to your prayers? Or is it all too good to be true? Today, we're seeing if hiring a nanny is the ultimate life hack in The Sims 4. Can a nanny not only wrangle the kids and clean the house, but also free up your sim to achieve their career dreams? Luckily, there's help just a phone call away. A nanny in The Sims isn't free, but hopefully the help they give will make up for the cost. And it is my hope and goal in this playthrough to find out if we can get my sim promoted at least once in this playthrough and see if all the child sim's needs are met by this nanny. So to hire a nanny, you need to go into your phone, click the home button, and hire a service. Scroll down until you see Nanny, and nannies are 60 simoleons base rate plus 10 simoleons an hour. Now, it is my hope that by having a nanny, it will make my sim's life a lot easier so that she can concentrate on her career so that she can provide a little bit better for her family. Let's take a look at what we can do with the nanny so you can talk with the nanny. All of the other, normal things that you can do with other sims. In addition to that, you can give them 100 simoleon tip if you think they're doing a good job. You can dismiss them and tell them, I don't need you for today, go away. You can fire them so that they'll never show up again. Theoretically, the nanny should clean and take care of the kids, as well as cook. All right, immediately she's starting to clean, which is awesome. We got a lot of dirty dishes around this house. I can have the kids ask the nanny to do specific things, but I want to let the nanny go autonomously first just to see what she does. I think what I'm going to do is get a vacuum cleaner. We want to see what the nanny will do. Theoretically, the nanny should use it to help clean up the house. She's tidying up the toys now and putting them in toy boxes. Okay. Checking on the kids. I want to see if the nanny will give the toddler a bath on her own. No, she's going straight to the infant. Okay. Oh, wait. Toddler is autonomously asking the nanny to pick her up. And let's see where she's gonna take her. So if I ask the nanny to give me a bath, then the nanny should do so. There we go. Okay, so now she's going to go give Esmeralda, the toddler, a bath. That's fantastic. And meanwhile, my sim is getting a nice amount of sleep. Once she's finished giving Esmeralda her bath, we're going to ask for a bedtime story. So with a bit of luck, the toddler should be able to sleep. What can Jayla have the nanny do? We can chat with the nanny. That looks to be about it. It doesn't look like we can actually have the nanny cook for us. And it doesn't look like the nanny's throwing away these nappies at all. I'm wondering if I just put it here in the middle of the floor, will the nanny pick them up? Okay, there we go. Fantastic. It doesn't look like we can have the child ask the nanny to read them a bedtime story or tuck them in or anything, so we'll just send our child sim, Jayla, to bed. Looks like the nanny is currently trying to clean up a bit. My sim is awake. My sim is yelling because the house is a mess. That's yeah. Just seeing if there's anything that we can do here. It doesn't look like it. Now, what we could theoretically do is add the nanny to a group, do certain things with the nanny, but unfortunately, no, that doesn't look like that's working either. So let's disband the group. There we go. Alright, the baby's crying. Is the nanny going to take care of it? No, it looks like the nanny is actually... Okay, the nanny's eating, so I'm gonna go ahead and have my sim feed the baby. Because it doesn't look like the nanny's doing it. The nanny's too busy eating. The nanny's gotta eat it at some point. She's taking a break. Every nanny deserves a break, right? Now, I am wondering... if I give the nanny a bed, will the nanny stay at the house, like, constantly, or will they go home eventually? We cannot assign a bed to Kiko. Interesting. Alright, so she's leaving. Alright, so the nanny does leave after about 12 hours. Between 11 and 12 hours, it looks like. So, right, we'll ask for another nanny to come over. There's still a lot to be done. This house is still a mess. Hiring a nanny once is not gonna cut it. Oh, here she is again. She's come back. Kiko. Alright, let's ask for food. Can I have someone put me down, please? Oh, there we go. We'll let the nanny take care of the kids. Have our sim get ready for work. She needs to fill out reports. Alright, so Miriam's work starts in an hour. I think she'll hopefully be okay. The baby needs a bath, so once Esmeralda's been fed, then even though the baby's okay, I'm gonna have to reset. And let's get a bubble bath, please. Come on, give her a bath. Give Melody a bath, please. Oh my gosh. Come on, give me a bath. No, don't sit with me. I want a bath. Thank you. Finally, it only took me resetting the nanny 3 times. And then we'll have Kiko take Melody to bed. And Esmeralda, once she wakes up from her nap, can then hopefully get the attention of the nanny. Will you please feed me? Then you can put me to bed. Okay, you're gonna put me to bed. Alright, Esmeralda, it is your turn. Why don't we do potty help first? You're going back to the baby. Of course you're going back to the baby. Okay, let's reset object. Potty help? Alright, so she's actually helping my toddler with their potty training, which is good. The infant's asleep. Fantastic. So I want, once this is finished, we'll ask the nanny to feed us. And then we'll ask the nanny to put us down to sleep and see if that works. Hopefully the infant is okay by that point and won't wake up the toddler. Fantastic. Esmeralda has gotten the potty training skill. Now we want food. I've noticed that when you have a toddler ask for food, they ask for grilled cheese sandwiches, and they never get grilled cheese sandwiches. My cereal. Oh, let's ask to go night-night. Oh, nope, yeah, there we go. Oh, fantastic. All right, the nanny's taking her in, hopefully putting her to bed. Lovely. I'm going to have my child Sim grab something to eat real quick. Both of the infant and the toddler, both fast asleep. Thank goodness. It is a shame that we can't get the nanny to cook. Autonomously cooking. Okay, that's good. Okay, Miriam's home. No promotion. I know she's tired, but she needs to eat. So we're gonna grab a serving of that. And once she's eaten, then we'll have her go to bed. No, eat the food, then go to bed. The toddler can then grab a serving of the food. Where did the nanny go? Did the nanny go home? So we're gonna have to wake up our adult sim so that she can hire a nanny again. This is definitely costing quite a bit of money. Okay, here's the nanny again. Alright, the nanny is putting the toddler to bed. Fantastic. Oh, poor Miriam. I'd like you to do your homework, please, Jayla. You can ask for typing tips, but where is the ask for help with homework? Maybe we have to wait until we're actually doing it. Let's wait till she's sat down. Ask for help with homework. There we go. Kiko, why are you flirty? What even? Ugh. Alright, so we can ask Kiko for help with bike riding, which is nice to know. All the kids are asleep. It's nice and quiet. And stinky. Just as it should be, I suppose. Alright, getting the nappy changed. Right, will you please feed me? Fantastic. So I'm wondering if I can get her to do tummy time together. Doesn't look like it. I click her. No. I can have her sit down there though, but that won't work for getting the infant skill levels up there. We can ask the nanny to read to us. Is she gonna do it? Oh, yes, she is. And it canceled itself. Of course it has. This game. Try the be read to by again. There's plenty of places. We've got chairs all over the place here. We got a chair over there. We got a sofa. She should be able to read to the baby. Nope. Okay, fine. Can't ask the nanny to clean up the dust. So far, we're not doing too well. Now, unfortunately, the nanny, as you can see, is not as good as the butler. With the butler and the gardener and the rancher, you can at least tell them to do certain things. You can assign them tasks, but unfortunately with the nanny, it doesn't seem to be very good. And the nanny is charged with 152 simoleons, and the house is still a mess. It's dusty. Hire a nanny again, because she's about to go to work. Alright, the nanny's back. Miriam's work starts in an hour, and hopefully she'll get a promotion today. She can get her reports filled out before she goes to work, then that will help. Oh, she's cooking again. In the sink. You know, as you do. Nice, she made some churros. So that's the second meal that she's made so far. Okay, fantastic. Esmeralda can now use the toilet on her own, or the potty on her own. Alright, now let's see what the nanny does with Melody here. Well, is she gonna feed her, change her nappy, or just put her down? Oh dear. Peon caregiver milestone unlocked? Alright, are you gonna feed her now? There we go. Fantastic. Hopefully we can get Kiko to give Esmeralda a bath in a bit as well. Okay, bath time please. Fantastic.
Nobi or Mish?
Ooh.
Garza King! Mida? Original Mida. Ow! Ow! Ah.
Double ow. Wow, the baby just is just so angry. Bit and kicked the nanny. Oh, fantastic. Miriam has been promoted to office assistant. Was the nanny helpful? I would say the verdict is yes and no. Now let's break down the pros and cons here. The pros, the things that the nanny did right. The nanny cooked food twice. She cleaned up the house. And she did take care of the kids. The cons are the 2 meals she cooked were desserts, not actual meals. A lot of the things that she did required me to prompt her to do them. I had to get the infant sim to have her feed the baby, and I had to use the toddler sim to get the nanny to put her to bed or put her in the high chair and feed her and stuff like that. That really wasn't a very good thing. Plus, there's certain things that the nanny didn't clean up. Like, for example, this toilet is still filthy. There's dust all over the place. I thought that maybe if we had the Hoover, she would pick it up and use it, but unfortunately that's not the case. She's also not cleaned up the high chair. And a huge con for me with the nanny is that we can't click on the nanny and assign the nanny tasks, which again is a major annoyance. We've actually spent more on the nanny than what my adult sim has earned. I'm not going to give up on the nannies yet, though. I am going to download some mods, and in a future video, we will revisit the Ray household and find out if we can find any mods that improve the nanny in any way. If you've enjoyed this video, my friends, please do remember to subscribe so you don't miss out on the nanny mod overview video, which should be coming soon.